Welcome back. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. I don't do these kind of videos. I don't know how to start this thing. I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, I'm a little out of my element. Do I give a spoiler warning? Do I give one? Well, there you have it. If I'm supposed to give a spoiler warning for this, there you go. I don't know. I'm a little out of my element. Like I said, I don't know how to do these. But all I know is I want to talk about this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion special that came on HBO Max. It was one of my favorite shows. Still is to this day. It is one of my favorite shows ever. I'm from Philly. Put that out there. I'm from Philly, so I've always been a fan of Will Smith. Still am. Still a fan of Will Smith. I enjoy everything he does. The show is one of my favorite shows ever. So I was completely looking forward to this reunion special. And let me tell you, and this could be just the fan in me saying this, but I enjoyed every second of this special. Every second of it, from beginning to end. I was legit watching this thing with like goosebumps throughout this whole thing because it touched on everything I wanted them to touch on. You got what you would expect from a reunion show. What do people do at reunions? They reminisce. They look back on their time on the show. That's exactly, well, it was broken down. It was kind of broken down into four parts. The first part was exactly that. They're chopping it up. They're on the set of the show, and they're reminiscing on the how the show started, stuff like that. They're showing the the audition interviews that they gave and stuff like that. So it was basically them reminiscing on the early days of the show. And then the emotional parts of the show kick in. As if the reminiscing wasn't bad enough with the emotion aspect of it, they get into the James Avery, the Uncle Phil tribute part of the show. I'm not even gonna lie. It gets you choked up. It gets you emotional. If you watch this and it doesn't hit you in the feels a little bit, you don't have a damn soul. It's really that simple. There's something wrong with you if you watch them talk about this man and they got the tribute video going and it doesn't hit you in the feels a little bit. There's something wrong with you. It They basically lay out how important this man was. And mind you, this was when Will Smith and Tatiana Ali and the other actors on the show were very young and had this man as their father figure on the show. And they really let you know how important this man was in their life as kids, as kid actors growing up on a TV show. If that shit don't hit you in the feels a little bit, there's something wrong with you. Legit. And then they get into the OG Vivian Banks. The original Vivian Banks. If you don't know, she was on the show for like the first three seasons and then recast. A lot of people don't know why she left the show. But they touch on that. They hit they hit that part of the special that I wanted to see. Why she left the show. Because I never actually knew, but you find all that out, man. You find out why she left. Her and Will Smith weren't getting along. They didn't 27 years apparently. They did not see each other until they started doing the special. So they touch on that. And then they close it off with more reminiscing towards the end of the show, how the end of the show was. So let me tell you this. Even if you weren't a big fan of this show, I cannot see any way you do not enjoy this at all. You have to. From beginning to end, I actually watched it twice. To be honest, I actually watched this thing twice. That's how much I enjoyed the hell out of this thing. So I strongly, I can't stress this enough. I strongly recommend you go on HBO Max and watch the Fresh Prince reunion special. Worth watching, especially if you're a fan of the show like me. Especially if you're a fan of Will Smith. Especially if you want to see some of the behind the scenes shit that went on and all that they don't normally show you on TV shows. Well, you don't ever see the behind the scenes shit unless you get specials like this, which is one of the, I appreciated every second of this special. So, watch it. Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. I'm going to end this thing right here. I'm out.